Let's face it, owning a home today sucks. 12 different accounts to pay your bills, keeping track of documents, filing insurance claims, it's all a big hassle. Lawn care, plumbing leaks, maintenance issues. We could all use a little bit of help. Introducing Home Plan. Manage your home from the comfort of your couch. Pay bills, digitize documents and photos, schedule maintenance, hire contractors, and much more, all in one place, and get back to what matters to you most. Your time. Sign up for Home Plan and get a little bit of help when you need it most. It's home management made simple. Visit joinhomeplan.com today.
Welcome back, tribe members, to the Human Becoming Podcast, the Positive Playground. I am Onesimus. Goddamn, I am Marcus Onesimus Boston. I am.
All right, podcast.
I can hear it. It's not as good. So fuck it.
Come on. It's the podcast, Zaddy.
I am the podcast Zaddy, the podcast Poppy, the podcast poet, the podcast prophet. Welcome to the mob.
Podcast side chick.
Not a day in this damn life. Not a day in this life.
Podcast side chick. Loving it.
In this life. And that voice you hear over there is Mark Bland of the Q and the valued member of the tribe.
Well, thank you. I like being valued.
Absolutely.
I think people just in general like to be valued.
Yeah, as I watch TV and I watch so much bullshit, like I watched episode 2 of Ozarks.
That show I just don't get into because it takes me out of it. I'm from here. I understand who they're trying to be like, and I'm like, you hit it some parts.
The point I want.
The show just doesn't draw me in. That's my problem.
Okay, I can respect that. I like Jason Bateman. I guess.
Oh, I like Jason Bateman a lot. It's just that show specifically, that drama does not draw me in. Other ones do. Yellowstone, I'm kind of hit and miss on Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people
I'm not fucking with Yellowstone.
But a lot of people like Yellowstone.
I know black people in Yellowstone.
Sure.
That's all. I'm out. You take me out real quick.
I understand.
Real quick, baby. Look at me trying to do too much at the same time. Wow, I'm looking like money. But the thing is, you got to treat people well. Like, I don't understand. If I go into life of crime, I'm going to probably not start a family. Because usually when you get into the business of murder and mayhem, wolves don't make good house pets.
No, they don't. That's one way to put it. Yes, they don't. Wolves don't make good house pets. They just don't.
And people want to play with wolves, saying, "Okay, thank you for wolving, and you can go back outside now." No. I live here now.
Yeah, I live here now.
Yeah, and I got to treat people well, and they might not fuck you over. And all the shit I'm watching these different human studies, correspondence movies, the Ozarks, the BMFs, the the Powers, and all that kind of stuff that deals with human dynamics.
Sure. No
one can be whenever somebody say, "Are you loyal?" That's the most disloyal person you ever will meet, because no one asks that unless you being disloyal. No one can be trusted. Everybody got their own games. Everybody lying, sucking, and fucking. You can't fuck everybody, guys, ladies, gentlemen, and ladies. I mean, I'm gonna put this on me for this. I need to make sure.
What you got?
I need solo.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you can, don't mean you should. Just because you can fuck her, just because you might work finding out what it's about. Sometimes it's better leave it unknown and just do good business and let that person be untouched. Maybe just flirt and enjoy
it. Similar but different would be do we want to make like a couple, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a married couple arguing? Do we want to try to make peace, or do we want one of us to be right? Like, as you start the argument, that should run through your mind. Do we need to have peace, or does one of us need to be right? Because that's what it's always going to break down to.
Is this victory worth it? Is this victory worth it?
Is it the hill to die on?
It's not. One day it will. One day I'm gonna find a hill to die on.
Sure,
but it's not. Some things ain't worth everything. Everything is something and everything.
Like if somebody tried to rob you, like pull a gun on you.
Oh man,
would you comply with that individual And then just like if they say, give me your wallet, you give them your wallet.
If he got
like,
me, he got me.
No, I'm just saying. That's saying. Would you just play? Or, because I know men that would literally look that person in the face and say, no, I'm not going to give you my wallet. And then just accept what the next move would be. Do you see what I'm saying? Like some people are like that.
Yeah. I try to stay ready with the spaghetti. I try to keep the.
I personally will dictate each situation on each situation. Mm-hmm. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I don't have like a set default. Every situation is different, so I'm going to react appropriately for my own personal to each situation. Mm-hmm. There's no default setting. You are just playing too much. I
am having a blast.
Listen, I was like, horrible. I got the phone call. It was like, hey, Mark, listen, Cecil's not going to be here. I want Cecil to be here, but he might not be here. So if he's not here, I need a co-host. Can you come do this? I was like, sure, I can be. You could be my podcast side chick, like is how it usually is.
It's the podcast
daddy. It's the podcast side chick.
All I've been here since I've been gone is
podcast daddy. Come back,
podcast daddy. And that's how I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back and better than ever.
Just because you hit some button and some girl says podcast daddy.
Come back, podcast.
We all have our somethings.
Okay.
I am at peace with mine.
I see.
So as I was saying about Ozarks,
yes,
and treat people right. Sometimes taking a L now is a bigger win later.
Oh, for sure. You can lose a battle and win the war. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can chalk it up to a loss. That's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. No. It's to live another day.
Yeah, people are short-sighted.
Short-sighted. It's funny. You think of a movie like Friday and how goofy and funny it is in general. But then his dad hits him with that wisdom right at the fight time. Use these, you know what I'm saying? And live to fight another day. Like, you can play the gun game. Yeah. But somebody might not live if you do this. But if you do this.
Both of y'all lives change forever with that gun game.
I'm just saying, but if you do this with he was saying, with your fists, you at least live to see another day in most cases. Not every case, but yeah. Right. Way better chance than getting shot. I can tell you that.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you find wisdom in a lot of places, weird places you wouldn't expect, like a Jason Bateman TV show or a movie like Friday. Like you just find it in places.
Yeah, but it pisses me off.
That's kind of the beauty of life too, because those are like little nuggets that catch you off guard, and you go, "Wow, I like that." Just little nuggets.
Little nuggets, man. You got to appreciate it. It's amazing how many people don't see the nuggets because they just don't want to see the nuggets.
Or they choose to flush them down the toilet.
Yeah. Everything has consequences, guys. Nothing is without consequences. I always say, be careful you fuck over. You never know who might pay motherfucker back over. Like, I'm the hiring manager now. Nice to see you again.
Oh, yeah.
It's just crazy. It's just easy to just say, hey, man, you win. God bless. Have a great day. Walk people, touch people with kindness. Even, I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, but like, I don't know the person going through. I know my day ain't about shit. Right. So if I can hold the door and say, please, thank you, and God bless, I've done my part.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. The week that was. Okay. For me, what's today? Is Tuesday. Sunday in the football games. Like, I'm not even a football. I've retired from sports anxiety.
Did you have a specific sport you were into?
I mean, I had dabbled. I had a team in all of them. So I was a Tar Heels fan. Okay. Yankee fan.
Got it.
Lakers fan.
Not a Cardinals fan?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
Now,
and I love the color red. I just was anti.
Okay, now you're from around here? Mm-hmm. Born and raised?
I was born in New York, but my dad's from New York. I was born there, but I was raised here, so I can't really. I can, but
okay. I see what you're saying. My thing is that the Cardinals are a good team. I'm not saying it's not even about like color versus style or vibe or popularity or anything like that. It's just like good team for a good team. There's good baseball there that you can watch and you can cheer for the team and see them live. But I know exactly how you feel because I'm a Flyers fan. I'm not a Blues fan. So I catch a lot of hell for not being a Blues fan.
Yeah.
Hockey white boys just don't give a shit. Like they just don't give a shit. Like that's what it really comes down to. White boys just don't give a shit. And
I don't give a fuck. Oh, I don't give a fuck.
That's right. Like that's what it really comes down to. Just white boys just don't give a shit. Like I'm just going to be me. Like, that's how white boys are. They're just like, I'm going to be me. So if I'm going to rock a Flyers hat, I'm going to rock a Flyers hat. I don't give a shit. Like, Long hair, don't care. You've heard that before. There you go.
Hey, I'm trying to live long hair, don't care.
There you go.
I got the don't care part figured out. I'm working on the long hair part.
That's what I'm saying.
So, like, when I checked out, I probably checked out the same. I think when I really got invested in figuring out podcasting, I gave up giving a fuck about sports. Because I had nobody share. I had none of my friends. We don't talk sports. We don't do that. We go out, we have fun, we talk shit. But, like, there wasn't a reward for me to be so invested in the sport. I don't get to have any social value in. Because I don't move in those kind of circles.
Sure.
So it's easy for me to let go. I had some dope ass gear. Like, I'm Mr. Personalized shit. So I like hoodies with my name on the back. I was a fan, but I was reasonable because they fuck up. Sure. I know it's top bottom, but like this past weekend is watching the games be as bad as they were, but so good. Like you got Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times. I say, is no one gonna block a motherfucker? And they won. Like it was just to see. I was really engaged. Now, within context, I was at work.
So football drew you in. For at least a short period of time, it had your attention.
It did. I was mostly invested in ways I haven't been invested in.
I am a football fan. I am in fantasy football leagues. Mm-hmm. I do love the game. I try to watch it every Sunday if possible. But beyond that, like, I don't overindulge or anything like that. It's not like I'm on a bunch of sites all week long and I'm like just head buried in the game. No, it's not like that. I'm a fan of just like Sunday and football and competition. Yeah. I'm a fan of competition. So I got my own teams that I'm fans of and things like that throughout the different sports and genres. But yeah, I understand where you're at.
I really enjoyed it. Like I was hating on Brady. I was like,
I like Brady.
I just
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. You can hate me. It's
no,
cool.
I don't hate you. It's just like Brady. Just like only thing I can hold in my previous sports anxiety was like beating Brady twice in Super Bowl. I can say when I was a fan of the Giants, we stopped them twice.
Sure. Yeah.
Everybody else.
One was very, very lucky stopping, but yes,
exactly, absolutely. Did. But the results were we caught 2.
Yeah,
and a lot of you motherfuckers didn't. He got about 37 rings, but it's 2 he didn't get.
Yeah, and Eli can say, "I got both of you.
I got both of them."
Like literally, I got your number. Like I got your number. Here's the deal with Tom Brady. If Tom Brady wants to, okay, you've achieved almost everything, Tom. I feel like there's one final level.
Thomas.
I feel like there's one final level. One last team you need to take to a Super Bowl, and if you can pull this off, then I think the world gives you like GOAT status for potentially hundreds of years. I mean, hundreds of years. You
got that already for a lot of motherfuckers.
I would say you take the Jets and you win a Super Bowl with them. And yeah, Tom, you'll be the man. In my book, in a lot of people's book. If you can pull that off.
That might be a bug.
And I'm not even a huge Jets fan. I'm just saying that's how bad that team is. Like you take a Tom Brady, you put him on that Jets team, you get him to win. Or the Detroit Lions. Either one. You put them on either of those teams, you get them to a Super Bowl and a championship, boy, the world would be popping for you. Like the whole world.
Man.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think that's you asking for that man a lot.
Kim Kardashian ended up marrying you. That's how deep it would get.
Kardashian, gross.
How would you like to be the chick that Kanye's with now?
My God.
How would you like to be her? Like literally, as dude is telling you straight to his face, I'm moving across the street from my ex-wife. So you're going to see her every day. I still want to get back together with her, but you're going to be called my girlfriend while we're around each other. Man, that is the most sad ass shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what's going on. If I was that girl, I'd be like, I'm out of here. Dude walks around with just a ski mask on, like covering his face all the time. What are you doing?
The Canadian tuxedo with these motherfucking work boots on. I say, you ain't work. Like you have a like real like that was these coils. I was like, I can't believe this is what we're doing now. This is where we at, huh? I said, this is. I thought we was in gospel music, but you talking about whooping Pete Davidson's ass.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing? I said, come on, Christian.
Kanye, man. Guys, don't you understand? This kid wasn't liked by a lot of people, and you could tell because of his attitude. And he took it and he went and sat in his bedroom, and then he started playing with Fruity Loops and all these different things that he downloaded. And before you knew it, the kid was making beats and creating songs and getting them into the hands of people like Jay-Z. And before you know it, they were taking it. And it was like, he was just this like loner kid no one knew about. And he was making huge hits. Like, this is my point. Like, there's some people are Pharrell and they have this like outgoing Justin Timberlake type personality, you know? And then some people are like Kanye. They're this weird behind the scenes, like Offset, kind of like, it's funny. You see a Kanye and then you see a Dr. Dre, both very successful in the entertainment business, both producers,
very well revered.
But when you look at a Dr. Dre, you almost have a respect in the way of like a businessman. Like when you see Dre, he doesn't come off as that loner kid that was like, he was like banging out gangster hits and stuff like that. So like when you see Dre and you see the way he moves, and then when you see Kanye and the way he moves, it's just like you're trying to put on a show constantly. And you actually look like the producer who's like in charge of all the other producers. Like you just like come off with that vibe of business and let's get to business and handle our business. And then we'll go home and you got your life and I got my life. And then we'll come back and we'll do more business. Like that's how Dre comes off. He never comes off as this like gangster. Like I never look at Dre and go, oh yeah, NWA. That never happens. When I think of Dre, I think of Eminem first. And then I think of like Snoop right after, you know what I'm saying? Like, or Snoop first and then Eminem. Like that's how I did it. With Kanye. I just go, man, that guy is really, really talented. Like where Kanye excels beyond everybody else, stage shows, president. He's like a Lady Gaga. Dude, don't worry about the people that are haters and this, that, and the other. You could be a weird person. Just stop trying to put yourself out there.
Be true to your weird. Like, don't do it because it makes you feel fulfilled as a human being, not because it's getting you some form of attention.
And that's what I think it is. I think it's almost like he puts it on to try to get attention.
Because we know he disappears when you want to. So like when he's outside and being seen and doing shit because he wants to be seen. He's not.
Do you know how easy? Look at Tom Hanks. Listen. If you are in the entertainment business, just look at Tom Hanks. Whatever Tom Hanks does, just that should be your general like lane of what you're going to be like in the business of entertainment. End of story. Okay. Tom Hanks is never in the news. He's never in the paparazzi. There's never pictures of him. Both him and his wife, very successful and talented at what they do. So like, this is like the Kanye and the Kims, like these are the type of people that we would want. Every once in a while, you'll see Brad Pitt because of a picture of him somewhere. Every once in a while, George Clooney. That's what I'm saying. Like, most of these dudes know how to stay out of the public eye, and it's by not doing stupid shit, okay?
Yeah.
By not doing stupid shit. Like, Brad Pitt is not running around with a ski mask on anywhere for any reason whatsoever to try to be weird or pretend that he wanted, and neither is anybody else. And by the way, we know weird people in the music industry, okay? Like, we know weird people. There are weird people. Like, think of how weird and off-putting Bob Dylan feels. Like when you see him, you're just like, can I talk to him? Will there be a comment? Like, is he just merman? Or like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. And so well respected, and like everybody puts him on this really high level. And I do too. I think he's very, very talented and very successful at what he's done. At the same point, like that vibe, I just don't kick it with. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down. Like, I like Skrillex's music. I don't know what he would be like as a person, but like his look just is off-putting to me. So it's like I don't gravitate towards him as a fan of him, but I do like his music. Do you see what I'm saying? Some people like The Weeknd, fantastic. Like it's kind of like Kanye. It's like The Weeknd and Kanye are kind of in a weird way. Like this is more of the vibe of EDM pop music over here, and all the different like lo-fi and everything that The Weeknd does and stuff. And this is your popular music over here, like lights and the flashing lights and all those type of songs and stuff like that. But at the same point, it's just like the people behind them. He comes off like a business performer. Like The Weeknd comes off as like business to me. Like, yo, we're going to do this and we're going to do this and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. Do you see what I'm saying? Kanye comes off as, yo, I'm over here with seals and we're juggling balls together and I'm spinning plates. And he's like spinning plates. And then he's like, somebody put a ski mask on me real quick like this. And he just keeps doing it. It's just so weird. It's just like, stop. Just go into the lab. Go make some beats. Relax. Don't be out in the public. You don't need to talk to the paparazzi every time you see them. You don't need to be a picture of this, and you don't need to respond to everything that everyone says all the time. You can just chill. That's my problem in life. I respond to everybody. I also pay attention to everything too.
Yeah, you gotta be aware. Awareness is it's a very nice thing to have when you know how to do it.
Which goes back to your original point with the Ozark show. And the idea of you gotta be able to read the room. You gotta be able to read the room. Do you know how many little cliches we've just done? Saying the same thing, die on a hill, read the room, all those things. Like we went through like 15 of them.
We are just
well, this was the week that was.
It was the week that was. That was the football. And then, so the football.
Oh yeah, the football was great. We got Tom Brady and all that.
Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but then the second game was good too. Like,
oh my God, that Kansas City game was amazing. Amazing to watch. It was so fun.
He caught that ball.
Do you know how disappointed I am?
Hit that corner. I couldn't believe it.
Do you know how disappointed I am as the guy who went to the October 9th Bills versus Chiefs game and had to leave at halftime because of a thunderstorm?
Can't believe it. Keep going.
And a tornado. Oh my God. Are you okay over there? You know everybody can see this, right?
I know. I'm just trying to.
How is this professional? I thought this was a professional show.
No one ever said that. That
was never said. Technically,
yeah.
So, I just assumed professionalism.
When you make out an ass out of you and me. So don't assume anything. You don't know, so you don't know.
I am.
I know.
I'm still tripping off the phone that won't work, but
man, you got a 13,
and I got an iPhone 13.
You got a big dick that don't work. Ain't that some shit, huh?
It's just not able to get this app.
Nice to look at, but it don't
need this
do
app.
Nothing.
Couldn't get the app.
That's the word, ladies.
Can you switch it to me? I mean, am I on right now?
We got the wide, but I have my own shot.
But do you have another shot of me, or is it just the wide?
It's just the wide. I have my own because I was gonna give you your own, but your big dick, just big dicking.
Can you give me that on right there?
What?
Yeah, that on.
Hey, go ahead.
Let me get that on.
I have to have at it, brother. Mm-hmm. So that was when we hit that corner. I said that motherfucker fast. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe the way he hit that motherfucking corner. When he caught the Tyreek Hill, caught that ball, hit that up that motherfucking corner.
Are you talking about on the last play of the game?
Was that the last play? Was that the play that got him to the field goal? Because didn't Kelsey score the one in overtime, right?
Kelsey scored, but that was in the corner too.
Okay, but when Tyreek Hill hit that corner ass and he had another gear, that was a tying. That was a tying one. That was a tying touchdown, right?
Yes. Or something like that, yeah.
That shit was crazy. I said, how are you that fast to hit the corner? And they all the DBs had the right
Tyreek Hill broke out on that one. He went for like 40 yards.
I couldn't believe it. I was baffled. I said, how is
40 yards? Sorry.
I said, how is this happening? Am I watching this? Am I invested emotionally in this? And Josh Allen is a beast. That's a big boy. That motherfucker, he runs like just through motherfuckers, and he can throw the ball. I was very impressed with him.
Well, Josh Allen, I still think the Bills are the best team right now. I think overall, I think all their pieces are working together. Josh is doing really, really solid. And I still think even though they lost this last game, I would say more than 50% of the time, if they played 10 times in a row, they'd probably win 7 of them.
Yeah.
I really don't think the Chiefs would hold up in all 10 as well as they did in that game. Now, at the same point, the Chiefs are the ones moving forward.
Yeah.
I just still think that, even going into next season, the Bills look like the strongest team, period. Mm-hmm. Right now, I feel they look like the strongest team. Others will disagree with me. I don't know what's going on with the Packers.
Oh shit, that shit was sunk.
But it's just it's all up in the air right now. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows who's doing what. It's just up in the air.
That ship has sunk. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Time will move on and tell us.
Absolutely. Okay. That was the week that was some of it. You got one? Next, my week was stupid. Yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I forgot about certain rundown aspects of the show. So I wasn't even thinking about the week that was.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was to think back to my week, football played an important part. Like, you know that. I got to go see Monster Trucks.
Yeah, Monster Trucks.
That's right. I got to go see Monster Trucks over at the Dome, and that was cool. Took my son Reed, and my father and my nephew came along, Edward. And then we watched Gravedigger and Max D.
Did y'all have the headphones on?
No, I don't see. Now, here's the thing. My kids did.
Okay.
You know, like the kids had them on. But they weren't always wearing them. See, that's the thing. Monster trucks are allowed maybe for little kids because it'll scare them. But truthfully, monster trucks in the Dome or something that large aren't that loud. You know what I'm saying? You're far enough away from them so that you're not really getting hit directly with the loudness. Unlike drag races like NHRA, oh my goodness, when they take off from the line, it's so loud you have no choice. You will literally naturally duck down and put your fingers into your ears. It'll shake your body. Have you ever been to an NHRA race?
I have not.
Oh my goodness.
I have not.
Marcus, you'll have to go with me. I will take you to an NHRA race and you will fall in love with NHRA the minute that you get there. Now, you won't like the smell of the nitrous the first time because it always takes people off the first time. It's just the way it is. But at the same point, beyond that, when them cars go past you and it literally shakes your body, shakes you.
Shake that thing.
And you could be 30 yards away and it will shake you. You will physically feel your body shake off of how loud and how strong it is. Oh my goodness.
Shake that money, make it like that, buddy. Yes, I'm down with that. You know the thing I still wanted to do. You know, it was I guess it's the same racetrack. It's like they'll let you drive the exotic cars and shit.
Oh yeah. I've heard about that. They have like special days where they'll let you drive a Lamborghini or a supercar of something like a McLaren or something.
They had a Ferrari 8, I think 558.
558.
Yeah,
or 550.
580. No, 588. No, the Pista. I can't think of the 488. 488 Pista. Okay. I was like, I have Ferrari dreams.
Wait a second. We're off the air. You started talking about Lamborghinis. Now you're rattling off the names of. Hold on, you're rattling off the names of Ferraris. Now here's the funny thing. Not like common Ferraris. Like you're like to a Ferrari fan, maybe they're very common, but for most people, they don't know about the names of Ferraris. You're rattling them off. Are you a big car guy? I'm curious. Is this something that you just happen to like fall into and know that background of, or is this something that you've actively pursued because you like cars, like you're a car person?
I like cars to a degree where I will,
like when the auto show's in town, do you go down and look around?
I mean, I will. I mean, I usually work on those, so like I know, like I look at the $1 million mile. Like when I go to a car show, I'm going to the $1 million mile. I need to see what is the exotic luxury car that's here. I need to know why this car costs so much compared to. I like a C8. You know, I'm going to the. I'm going to the luxury part of the car show. I'm not even dealing with this. This is within reach. That's whatever that is. I need to be over here. Like I'm a luxury guy.
Yeah.
So like
you're not on Fremont Street. You're at the Bellagio. I get it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I find comfort at. That's where I feel in luxury.
Is that when you see
within reason?
Now see,
within reason.
Between me and you call yourself the podcast Zaddy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you're this Zaddy or whatever it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. But I'm a diva. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Like I am opulence in itself, the way I come off, like just who I am, a diva. Mm-hmm. And so when you sit there and talk about, I need to figure out what luxury, do you even understand what luxury is? Do you have a clue what luxury is?
According to whose standards of luxury?
All right. Like, so where are we going with our exotic car world? So where are we going with our exotic car world?
So in my garage,
in your garage, personal garage, what would you like?
I made a garage is a Rolls Royce Cullinan black badge.
Okay.
Probably has a masonry kit on it. It might be customized kit. I might find one. Like I've seen some, but like,
do you see how deep you're getting? Like most people would not be able to get this deep. Keep going. I'm listening.
Then my day-to-day car will be like a Panamera, a GTS, twin turbo, like probably the like
the
the
SUV.
No, like the super the fucking station wagon one.
That's what I'm talking about. It looks like an SUV kind of though.
That's a Cayenne as an SUV.
You know what it reminds me of? Is those old AMCs from the 80s. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
They kind of look like that, but like a newer, more rounded out version.
My weekend car will be a Ferrari 812 GTS.
Jesus. Okay. That was like 5 things happening at once. Wrong pipe, drink, smack, bop. Oh my goodness. No. I like where you're going with these cars. I don't understand why you need a weekend car. Just drive the Panamera on the weekend. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's Sunday. I got to pick up groceries. Yeah, you might have to.
I might pick up groceries.
In the station wagon. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not picking up groceries in the A12. I'm not. I'm pulling up somewhere I don't need to be.
Do we got a big body truck in any of this? Like you
that
like
was the
that?
Cullinan. That was the Rolls Royce. That's the SUV.
Oh, I didn't know that was.
Yeah, the Cullinan. The Cullinan is the SUV. Of
oh,
Rolls
I thought
Royce.
you was going to go with that like GMC Sierra, fully loaded.
I mean, that's a given.
Red.
That's a given.
Maroon, blood red.
It's black.
It's a gangster, black. Like it's a gangstered out to no end.
Yeah. That's like you remember like a Robin Big like that.
Yes,
that's the shit I wrote. Like that's the shit like that. Like,
did you know that I knew shit. Christopher Boykin? Did you know that?
Him.
Did you know that I knew Big?
I didn't know that.
I have pictures on my Facebook that you can look at. It's me and Big together.
I didn't know that.
I knew Big. Like we talked. We used to kick it. Oh yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's what RJ Dirty is. Sit down, RJ. Hey, R to the J with the dirty ass RJ in the house. Well, he can't see what we're doing anyway. RJ's here. If anyone cares, no one does. All right. Anyway, so Ukraine. No.
So Ukraine. That's a switch right there from a Cullinan or whatever it is.
A Cullinan.
A Cullinan.
Like that's what my vision board.
To the Ukraine? Jesus.
You know what kind of car Putin got?
For real.
Putin, I want some yacht money. I want yacht and helicopter money. Where am I going?
Sure.
Nowhere. I just want yacht money.
Dude, that dude is a problem right there. I'm serious. He's a problem. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be, jovial about anything. Like this dude. He is hell-bent on trying to recreate the USSR. Like, he wants it to be the way it was because that's what he liked.
When a motherfucker can't get fired, that's a problem.
And the problem is I've talked about this on my own show. Let's talk about this here. And I don't wish death on anybody, but what has happened to all the assassins in the world?
That's what I'm saying.
Where did all the assassins go? Remember when we were growing up, there was Sirhan, and there was the Jackal, and there was all these people that would run around.
Where's MI6? Where's James Bond?
No,
where's
seriously, listen.
The King Circle movie. What's the
hold on. Let me get deeper with this. Think about this. Let's legitimately think about this. If there was a human being right now, you could literally be like $2 million. How cheap is this? We'll give you $10 million to go kill Putin. For $10 million, these dudes would be like, wait, I was getting $500,000 jobs to take out this guy and that guy. You'll give me $10 million? And the whole world would be like, yeah, we'll throw 100,000 in on that. We'll throw out like every country would throw 100,000 on that, and you would have $10 million worth of money.
Where is James Bond?
A military grade sniper.
That's it.
Where is Shooter? Where's the Shooter?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I'm not wishing death on anybody, but I will say this: if there is a person like Putin, or a person like the dude in the Philippines, or something like Duarte, or whatever his name is. These dudes, or Xi Jinping over in China, because all the crap that's going on in Hong Kong and all that, like, yeah, man, they could be taken out from a quarter mile away by a Marine sniper who could get paid $10 million. And by the way, who would blink at that as an American citizen? We would be like, oh, man, we spend $10 million a second in this country. Every money well spent. The whole country would be like, yeah, we're fine. We're cool with that. And here's the funny thing. They ain't trying to take out our guy either. That's the best part. Like, this is crazy. No one's getting taken out. Like, they're not even trying to take out the biggest dog on the block.
What's Polar? What's Assassins from Polar at? This has been some easy work.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't understand.
The world
these
got
things.
soft. Send the nukes.
I don't even think they got soft. It's just, but here's the problem. To get back to Putin,
no more. We ain't got motherfucking.
But to get back to Putin, the reason why this is a really bad deal, Marcus, is because he will, if he takes over the Ukraine, he gets back his ports in the sea. And so, like, once he gets back to the ports in the sea, he has main access to other parts of the world quickly. That's where the problem is. And by the way that it's being, by the
problem is Europe and white people. That's the goddamn problem.
But here's the okay. All right, let's talk about this. We can't.
Here we are.
White people. What?
There we go.
Hey, listen. First off, if we're gonna say black's a color, then white's color too. And all these things are colors. That's orange. That's yellow. That's green. White. Black. They're all colors. So everybody's colored. Everybody's colored. Like everybody's a color of some sort. That's where we're at now. Some people, like a majority of people in the world, happen to be of fairer skin, white. There's another section. Hey, listen, the cradle civilization, right? Jesus wasn't a white guy. He was of darker skin and complexion. And by the way, everybody who has moved out from that central place across the world, even up into Alaska and across the land bridge and down as Native Americans and all of these people, right? It all comes from the same place. It's just the people that got over to the Nordic side. Well, it's cold over there and there's not a lot of sun. So they're just going to be not suntanned at all. And the people who are closer to the equator, they're going to be suntanned. They're going to be darker people. Okay. We're all the same fucking thing. I'm not saying that we're all perfect. I'm not saying that I'm better or he's better or you're better. I'm just saying, God, we were born and we're going to have to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and do it again until the day we die. Like, that's just how it works. And it doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor. If I close my eyes and then wake back up, I've got to do it again. Like, that's it. And if, again, is sleeping in a box under a bridge and walking around all day because I'm homeless and I have no choice, or if it's being a multimillionaire CEO, still got to do it every day. Whether you're a puff daddy or you're a vagrant, it doesn't matter. You got to do it every day. So we might as well just get along. That's my point. We might as well all just get along. Like Rodney King said, why can't we all just we might as well all just get along. There's nowhere else to go. Where are we going to go?
Mitch McConnell won't allow us to get along.
I know the world won't allow us to get along because
white men.
Because people are people. People are humanistic because we're humans. So we have all these tendencies, and those tendencies are to judge, to put things into boxes, to say this is better than that, or I like this over that. Right? Hey, listen. In black culture and in other cultures, Asian, Indians, all. White culture too, they've got their things they argue over all the time. Literally, that have nothing. The other cultures don't even care about those arguments half the time, and they got their own thing, right? Okay.
All right, I wanted to stop you there.
Yes.
Because we were talking about Ukraine, and I was wanted to say white people are the problem, and we move on to the next part.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
So what you were saying was right, but I was over it. So next thing I want to talk about Cecil being good at bags. So last night, part of the week that was, and we are 40 minutes in, still a week that was. Welcome back, bitches. And I'm telling you motherfuckers out there that been talking. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm at a Suge moment. I'm sorry. Hey, RJ dirty ass here. Let's talk about RJ little dirty ass. So let me tell you something. So that's what I was saying. So Cecil's cold as a motherfucker at bags. Like, I will say this as a dart thrower, it's way more cooler to see a fucking like what they call this shit, a mail hole or mail drop. What they call it?
Airmail.
Airmail. That shit look way cooler than a fucking bullseye ever looked.
For sure, because it drops in, and sometimes it takes other bags with it. Sometimes it just goes past about 5 bags.
We be like, oh, that shit looks so hard. The motherfucker like be like 5 bags up, and the motherfucker just go through. I'm like, man, if I shoot this I'm gonna shut that place up 4 times. I was like, that shit looks so motherfucking smooth, and I'll never be able to do it. Because Cecil get the motherfucker right, but you just see the motherfucker starting it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I will fight you for all your friends. That shit looks so fucking cool. But that motherfucker colored the motherfucking bags, man. Nothing I can ever do on dartboard look that cool. And I fucking hate it.
Anyway. You're pretty good at darts, though. The last time you and me played, I've never played darts. And I've never played darts with you. And I'm not that good at all, but I was pretty impressed at how good you were. I mean, you know Cairo, but you're good.
Yeah, some shit, but he can't do.
You're no Kiro or Cairo or whatever his name was.
K-Dot is what I call. Yeah, K-Dot. Hey, K-Dot. I can't do shit with house darts, so I can't talk shit. I
started with house
because I wouldn't even touch house darts. So if I ain't got mine, I ain't got shit. And I need my glasses, a cup of Adderall. I got a whole regimen.
What is the game in black culture that black men bet on the most, you would say?
I am the wrong person to ask.
Would it be darts? Could it be pool? Could it be
anything?
I mean, sure, it could be anything. Maybe it's sports. It could be sports betting on the weekends.
Better than me, it's a bet.
Oh, okay.
Spades.
Okay.
What would you say, RJ?
Spades, you said?
If you think you can do better than me, do something better than me.
That's a bet.
So I guess I go back to everything.
It could be everything. Well,
You
no,
want
I
a
thought
foot
that,
race?
but no, you brought up spades, right? Spades would naturally be considered a cultural thing for the black community.
Dominoes.
So like, or dominoes. So like,
They don't even bet on those though. Those are the games.
those are just the straight up play it for pride
That's just
games.
That's just fist fights. We just
Yeah, those are fist fight games. Exactly. Yeah.
So I fucked your ex-baby mama. What? Nigga, what? Why?
Oh, my partner that fucked up. Or you done played this funky shit. It creates a different. You know, it's already got its own intensity level. You don't need to throw money on it.
Fair enough.
I'm telling you, they gonna fight money or not.
Yeah.
Now I do have a friend of mine, a black gentleman by the name of Jonathan May. Love John. And we're really good friends. And Jonathan, he gets into like a Golden Tee golf type games and games like bowling, Golden Tee bowl. It's not Golden Tee bowling, but it's like, bowling and stuff like that. He gets into those games and he's really good at them. I just find it interesting, like some of the games. I like to play dice type games, and I like to play cards.
In the NWA?
What's that? In the NWA?
That's that dice. I'm sorry.
Woke up
Shake
quick
'em
at
up,
about noon.
Shake them up, shake them. Side story.
We be clubbing. We be clubbing.
Side story. So somehow I got convinced to be on this dart team on Wednesdays at Off 55, which I love that place. Happy birthday, Jay. Aquarius season, blah, blah, blah.
It's Aquarius season, bitches.
It's Aquarius season. Her birthday was today.
They're better than Scorpios. They're better than Scorpios.
The story is they play a league style that is I find be disrespectful.
A league that's disrespectful?
Disgusting.
This is darts?
But beneath my skill level, but I cannot beat it yet. They play high score. High score is trash.
And it is fucking trash.
What do you mean as in like just you add up? That's it?
That's it. And bullseyes are worth.
Are you trying to get up to 700 fastest or 500 or 501?
This is the thing. Bullseyes are not worth.
Or close the board out.
It's high score. It's not worth the money. I mean, we spending too many words on high score.
Yeah, it's high score.
The point is, high score is a horrible game. On top of that, bullseyes are only worth 20 and 25. I mean, 25 and 50. So you got to hit. You got to double bullseye to get 50 points. We're in America that is ruled by white people. You don't have 50s across the board on bullseyes. You know what? I'm good at fucking bullseyes. So every week I'm pissed off. I had to start off.
I'm as a white person in America. I'm gonna pass off to the European and English contention on this, and or the whatever. I'm gonna let them handle it. Because those are the white people that play darts a lot. This is Ireland, Scotland, and England. You know what I'm saying? That's where they like to play that sport. So I'm going to defer to them.
But fuck high score. I don't think I've ever won a game in high score. I beat your ass with more points.
Now, why would it be any harder with high score or worse with high score versus playing 701?
Because it rewards bullshit.
Or 501 or whatever.
I shouldn't have brought this up. Because now I'm
high
just
score, you
bothered.
can just throw the fucking dart.
Right, sure. Wherever it lands, we just add those points up.
I'm a focus guy.
Okay.
So guess what? I know the most points on the board is a triple 60.
Sure.
I mean, triple 20.
Sure.
So if I can hit that motherfucker on a regular, which you can't, I mean, motherfuckers can't. But on a high score, all you doing is just hitting. You can just throw that motherfucker. And while I'm focused so hard on trying to beat you, because it's not a fucking skill of a game. It takes no fucking skill.
It rewards bullshit.
Bro,
it's
fucking horrible.
It rewards bullshit. It's horrible.
I think some games are designed to just keep people interested and entertained.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And then maybe that's the purpose of that more that because it's not about the skill set for them. Like they're not trying to go for any tournament trophies anytime soon. They just want to drink and have a good time. And so like
Mark,
it's a way to pass time.
Mark, fuck all that.
Yeah.
High school is
Okay.
a horrible fucking game. It pisses me off.
Okay.
And most importantly, I can't.
Why do you call yourself the podcast zaddy? You should be the dart zaddy because that's what you're coming like just super zaddy on this darts.
You're going too far. You're going too far ahead.
The dart
The
zaddy.
point is,
like you're thinking like you're the king of darts. Like what is going on here? You're like, listen, this is the way it's going to be in darts world from now on.
So back to Ukraine. So so Cecil's getting
That's
bags.
the second. That's the second switch up in one.
That's what you're gonna say for the rest of the podcast.
So back to
I'm
Ukraine.
Back to Ukraine.
Vladimir Putin. Yes, Vladimir Putin.
They're like, what?
All right, that was the week that was. Anything else you want to add to the week that was? All right,
You might as well let me get on over.
man. You gonna send it? You gonna get in? You gonna get in?
Yeah.
You wanna get in like double dutch? You wanna get in?
Come on through.
I can give you a camera if you let me hook your phone up.
No, I ain't got Facebook.
No, I just need your camera. I don't need your Facebook. I know you don't. I know you don't. So you need headphones too. Plug yourself in,
What you need another camera for?
so you can have your own. I have me a camera.
Tell him no. We're just here talking, man. We're talking.
I'm in an ugly mode.
We busy.
You don't have. Well, you not in ugly mode.
Ooh, that's aggressive.
Just pick a hole. It's your dirty ass. That's all you do any goddamn way.
Yeah, good job shoving it in.
All right, and turn this mic up because it's off.
Yeah, there you go. Now we can hear you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
that's how shit
It's the
like
podcast, Zaddy.
not while I'm here.
No one and nothing.
Side chick.
Hey,
All right, podcast Zaddy.
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something real
Podcast
quick.
Zaddy, come back.
I just put $50 in my fucking truck and it gave me 3/4 or 3/4 of gas. Right?
3/4 of a tank.
Yeah, I couldn't even get the shit together because it's like I should have paid. That's a fucking tank, bruh.
Yeah.
So listen,
These prices
motherfucker
are out of
stopped and-
control.
Look, that's 15 gallons.
You want to talk about
$50.
You want to talk about inflation?
Yeah, we gonna talk about inflation. That was I paid $50. I got 15 gallons.
Yeah. No, you're right. That makes sense. It's $3 a gallon. So that makes about sense.
It's
Yep.
$3.15 a gallon,
$3.15 a gallon. There you go.
and I still had a quarter tank left. So what? You telling me I need to pay $75 fucking dollars?
I don't understand the gas thing, and I'll tell you why, guys. It's very simple to me. Right now, a barrel is going for, from if I remember correctly, like somewhere around $70, maybe $80 a barrel. At other time periods in history, when it was that high or that price, we were paying $2.65 for a gallon of gas. Other times we were paying $2.35 a gallon for gas at that price, and we're sitting here paying $3.15. And I don't understand but I understand where it comes from. We're coming out of COVID. All these companies thought, I lost all this money, even though they got all the PPE loans and all the bullshit, right? They all claimed that they didn't. They got all that stuff. We know that they got it. So they go, we got to do something because we got to make up for lost this or lost that. And it's like, or we don't have enough people, so we're not putting out as much product as we. Shut up. There's no reason for any of that. You're just jacking the price. That's all they're
Because
doing. They're
they can.
gouging because they can.
Because they can.
And that's bullshit.
because guess what? You're either gonna walk or you're gonna pay the fucking
or you're going to pay the price. Exactly.
But I'm a bitch while I pay the price. Don't worry. I'ma still eat, but I'm gonna talk shit about your dry ass mac
Exactly.
and cheese. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's what that is.
Anything like on Frank Lucas. Big booty, show that pink, stand up.
He is always in his own vibe, which is understandable because he is his own person.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But his vibe come at the wrong fucking time.
Now, if you leave that on
Yeah, I'm
low,
talking about
hey,
gas
now hold
prices.
up,
I'm talking
hold
about
up.
ass
Hold up.
prices.
If you leave that on low in the
You ain't even
background,
get no ass.
Marcus,
Oh,
Hey, can you turn my
Marcus,
What you need me to do, big
turn
dog?
my
Marcus.
Take your
turn
headphones
my,
up.
why
my mic up?
why are you not listening
Your
to
mic
me?
is 3.
My
Your
mic is
head-
3.
Your headphones there.
Yeah. Am I
Okay,
loud
that's
to y'all?
loud. I don't know why you just turned me
You
up.
loud to me?
Oh, that's loud as shit. Can you turn me down?
Turn my earphone.
That was me.
Turn my
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong
Yeah,
hole.
no, well, that's too low, but I'll take care of
There
it.
you go.
I'll
Yeah,
take care
there
of
you
it.
go.
Okay.
Hey, you.
This
You.
is you. You too.
Yeah.
There you
turn
go.
me
You
down
just,
some.
you
Marcus.
Hello,
Yeah, come on.
hello. Right there.
Sadi,
Right
Sadi,
there.
Sadi. Hop Sadi.
I forgot what I was
I knew
going
a
to tell
girl.
you.
I knew a girl named Hop Sadi. Her name was Hop Sadi.
Did she give you some hop toddy?
No, sir. I wasn't fucking back then. I was trying to figure myself out. My camera. Hey, y'all. All right. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. What did you say, Mark?
Thesoulardians, something about, I was talking about gas. I forgot now. I was talking about gas prices.
Inflation, he went to gas prices, and RJ mad because he's able to buy gas, and I was thinking about big booties.
Wait,
and-
Oh, no. Yeah. You started playing
yeah,
music.
you know
I
what?
said, I was going to tell you, if you play the music low in the background, like the Breakfast Club would, then we'll just have a musical bed behind us at all times while we're talking.
No, I just, when I'm over
But
something,
then
I
you
just
could
play
be like
music.
Charlemagne the Devil or whatever his name is.
Oh, those
So back to
Lenard
Ukraine.
like that. Mhm. Okay. So Cecil's get that back. So tribal announcements because the week you want to add to the week that was good or bad? Anything you want to add to the week that was?
The week that
Painting
was
done right.
Painting done right.
Painting done right and fucking white hoes right. That is the slogan. Wow. Sorry, he don't do that no more this
Wow.
week.
If I did, motherfucker, you done just told everybody. If I
Guess
did.
what? She didn't have no big booty. I'm sorry. I misfucked it up.
He's something else.
Yes, they thought I wasn't gonna be shit. Girl, look at Boogie. Bitch, he thugging on that G shit.
MOB, DJ Mob,
I
DJ
hate everything
Mob,
about
Big
this.
boot.
I should have just
Hey.
stayed home.
RJ, okay, go ahead, RJ.
DJ Mob.
Look.
I'm gonna use the restroom. So y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so the week there
Okay.
was good or bad.
Hmm. We can actually probably talk. What now that we've gotten rid of him, we can probably talk, and they can actually enjoy the podcast finally.
So good or bad,
And it's
man.
his podcast. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Good or bad. I mean, people are good and bad. And let me tell you,
Did you deal with bad people this week?
I've dealt with uncommon sense having folk this week.
People who do not have common sense.
Yes.
Can I get an example
Yeah.
of a lack of common sense?
Yeah. So if you so I mean, just for common sense, if you tell me, okay, my name's Mike,
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, okay, Mike. You can spell it M-I-K-E or M-I-K, but that's about the only other ways. But if you tell me
MYKE?
if you put a Y or there, or you know what I'm saying,
It's not wrong, but I understand what you're saying. It's
like,
so
you
uncommon.
you should fucking tell me that.
Sure.
When
for
I
sure.
ask you your name, clearly I need
Mike
to know
with a
your name.
Y.
Yeah, I mean, and tell me where that motherfucker at, because you might put it at the end and just pronounce it Mike, motherfucker, plain as day. But tell me shit like that. So I work for MasterCard from home,
Okay.
and I get a lot of people that when I ask you, hey, hi, this is RJ, how may I help you? Oh, my card is wrong. It's not working, blah, blah, blah. Okay, ma'am. Can I have your first and last name, please? Oh, it is Shay. S-H-A-Y-S-H-A-E-S-H-A. Shay. I mean, I shouldn't have to try 3 times.
CHAYE. And
dig
you're
what
like,
I'm saying?
okay.
And it's like when you throw off one letter of what I think is the right way, it's already pissed me off. Like, why the fuck you ain't spell that in the first place? Like, you know good and goddamn well, yo, weed smoking ass mama and daddy.
No, he didn't do that.
You know they living free ass
Weed
Kid
smoking
Rock.
mama, daddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Just like, you know, they had a wild period, motherfucker. Anytime somebody asks you your name, you spell that bitch. Don't it, because it's we already get.
I would say definitely in your world of work that you do, it's very important.
Yeah.
But I also, you know what? You can probably knock down 90% of your issue right off the bat by saying,
just spell your
can
name.
you please spell me? Can you just, like, what's your name and spell it, please? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easily, that will knock down all of your problems because they'll just spell it
And you
straight
know what?
up for
That's
you.
what I'm gonna start doing. Spell your name, because clearly it has pissed me off enough.
Spell your name.
Seriously, for you to add an extra couple words to a sentence to save yourself a bunch of stress and patience, like,
Fuck yeah,
it's worth
Spell
it.
your name. Spell your first and last name for me. That's what it's gonna be.
You are
for the
not
rest of the
Beyonce.
Spell your name.
You are not Beyonce. You're barely a zaddy right now.
Shit.
Podcast Eddie, come back.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit.
come back.
I don't. Hey, the fucking Lakers
The
beat
podcast,
James
Eddie.
Harden and Brooklyn Nets.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Damn,
Those Lakers
James
looking
Harden put
nice.
no, they not.
They're looking like
Ooh,
shit.
the
No,
Lakers
they
looking
not.
nice.
Oh my
No, they not. Don't
like 'em.
fucking
As
say
a-
that.
as a-
I like
as a-
them.
Don't fucking say that.
I like them.
That's my fucking team. They ain't looking nice.
I
Looking
like them.
Don't lie to
Nice.
don't lie to
You know
me.
why I like them? You want to know? You want to know why they look
But-
nice to me
but
right now?
these
You want to know why they
Venables-
look nice to me right now?
because
Because
they losing.
LeBron James dropped in to play that center position for a little while there because he had no choice.
And he
Everybody
killed
else was
it.
out and he killed it. And when
He
I
did.
say he killed it, it tells me that if they ever need it, they got it.
Yeah.
They always
you know
got
how
it.
big-
Like
you
that's
know,
what I'm
that's a
saying.
big
It's
ass
so
starting five.
easy now to add in an Anthony Davis. Now that I know if I need someone to crash the boards, Bron will handle it. I know he can handle it. He can do it on his own. He already
put
did.
up-
So it's like this is great. Some people are just more natural.
Oh,
listen.
you a bitch.
I bet you I know why it was so natural for him. When he was in high school, he was always the biggest kid. So
Yeah.
he always had to play center. I bet
Yeah.
you it was just a natural fit for him. He just was like, oh, I know the box. I know the this. This
Yeah.
is so old school to me. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It reminds me of when I was playing in Ohio. Like
And he
I'm
was
telling
he's
you.
a lot faster than every center that's in the league.
That's what I'm saying. But
So-
when your entire career, you're dribbling the ball down like you're a point guard because you're just the most popular player and you need the ability to like maneuver the most, like the most room to maneuver. Crazy.
So back to Ukraine.
Lies, 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 lies.
I unplug
no, it's
your
not
fucking
lies.
mic.
It's all true. The guy's good.
I unplug you.
Amen to that.